Good morning. I'm still up in the White Mountain National Forest, and that little section sticks up into Maine. It's pretty soggy out. It's been raining all night. So I am going to make breakfast in the van this morning. So keep it simple. I'm going to make myself a croissant. Bacon, egg, cheese, hash brown croissant. This is the completed breakfast. Perfect little croissant sandwich. So that's what we're having today. 2 eggs, cheese. I don't have my shredded cheese, but I did still have the sliced cheddar, so that was good. I got 2 eggs, I got cheese, I got bacon, and I got a hash brown, all on one sandwich. Perfect. Alright, we're going to have this, and we'll check in with you on the pack-up process, which there isn't too much. I did most of it last night, so... Oh yeah, and I got to wash the dishes, too. Blah. Oh well. Now, despite the soggy end to it, this was a fun stay. I kind of enjoyed it here. First night was a little uneasy, didn't used to the being totally alone thing. But the second night was awesome. I was much more comfortable here the second night, and I wish I was staying a few more, believe me. But I'm afraid the van's not going to make it a few more nights here because the batteries are getting low and everything else, so probably have enough power to do one more night of stay here, and that would be about it. But I got to get off to my Hamfest. So the next destination is going to be the Cabelas over in Hudson, Massachusetts. We're staying there again. We did this last year. That's like 10 to 15 minutes up 495 from the Northeast HamXPosition, which is a Saturday morning's destination. So we're going to go to Cabelas, stay there for a couple of, well, we're going to stay there overnight anyway. I got a ham radio club meeting that's going to be taking place over Zoom that I'll be doing from in the van over there. And then Saturday morning, hopefully this rain will be done and out of its system by then. We'll hop in the van, and we'll probably have a quick breakfast before we take off. Hop in the driver's seat there and head on over to the HamXPosition. So that's the plan. But right now we got to get on the road here. We got everything except the stool is back in the van now. And I had this nice little fire pit here. That worked out well. My 2 poker sticks that I found. Soggy fields. Lots of rain, lots of wet conditions. And there's Wolf Van Jack, ready to take off. You can see the spider plants never left the van. I never bothered to put any of the window covers up here, because there's nobody here with me anyway. And occasionally a vehicle would drive up to see if the site was available, and left in disappointment. But the next person who does this drive up here is going to be very happy, because I'm taking off now. Never did get to find out where that road went originally. Would have been interesting to see, but yeah, it's undrivable, and it's too overgrown for me to walk through right now. Water flowing out under my van. Let's just hope that the wheels track. The one thing I certainly won't miss from this campsite is being on a slope, because this whole campsite is sloped. So I could never get the van level here. That was something I was warned about when I read about it on iOverlander too, so that the site was sloped, and it was correct, it's sloped. Oh well. Alright. I guess it's time to hit the road. Well, working my way there. We're actually at the Cumberland main rest area, just on 995 now. It's all highway driving from here, unfortunately, so we're just going to take 95 all the way back to Massachusetts, and pretty much right as soon as you cross into the Massachusetts border there, you hop onto 495, and it'll take that right over to Hudson, Mass. So that's the plan. Unfortunately, I would prefer the back road driving, but with this crummy weather here, there's not much sense in doing anything else here. So anyway, you can see it's just wet out there. Wet and miserable, so I'm just going to stay in the van and make myself a peanut butter and fluff sandwich. This is a case where I don't want to be in too much of a hurry. Usually I'm in a hurry to get back home again, but since I'm not actually going home yet, I'm not in too much of a hurry. Just working my way over to that Cabela's lot over there. Spend a soggy night there instead. So if I get there too early, there's not going to be much to do here. I'm going to be just stuck sitting in the van for hours. So might as well just take my time. Much to the dismay of a lot of other drivers up this way here with a speed limit 70, I'm going to be doing 60 all the way. So both for fuel economy and for safety, because the way the weather's coming down right now, I don't want to be going too fast anyway. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of people passing me, but yeah, I don't want to rush. I don't want to push my van. There's no reason to. Like I said, as long as I'm there by 4, that's all I care about. I'm not even sure what I'm going to have for dinner yet, so I don't know. Not sure if I feel like doing anything complex. I may buy myself another instant meal, an instant camping meal at at Cabela's there, and try that out. Try a dinner out on it or something. I don't know. Minimal dishes to wash, and gives me something to eat. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I'd love to pick up some Chinese food takeout, but I haven't been able to find any place good to stop at, so I don't feel like going way out of my way. And I'm very picky on my Chinese food. There's just certain things I like. So, no, we'll see. Should be an interesting night anyway, stuck in the rain in a parking lot. Should have stayed in Maine. Should have stayed at that campsite. It was much nicer there. But, oh well. See what happens tonight. See if there's anybody else in their campus staying with me there tonight too. Okay, so lunch is done. Back in the driver's seat, ready to take off. Now my estimate of arrival time is about 4 o'clock, which is about where I wanted to be. So still says I have about 2.5 hours to go though, so I'm actually going to be after 4 o'clock because I'm going to stop and take breaks and stuff, but it is what it is. So anyway, time to get back on the road. We got places to go, Hamfest to see. Oh, making some progress here. We're back in Massachusetts. We've got 55 more miles to go. And my GPS is actually estimating 1.5 hours to go 55 miles on the highway, so apparently there's going to be some traffic someplace. Joy. Well, we're almost to 495, so obviously the traffic's going to be on 495 someplace. Oh, I just want to get there. Anyway, we'll probably catch it at Cabelas next. We finally made it. Oh. The traffic on 495 was terrible. If I knew it was going to be that bad, I would have just said the heck with it. Would have just gone home, got up early tomorrow, and drove back out towards the Hamfest in the morning. Oh, that was terrible. But we're here. We're back at Cabelas. We're doing some more parking lot camping. So you can see I got all the windows covered already, so it's plenty dark in here. But all the way around, everything closed up. The spider plants are up in the front seat area. And this is what it looks like here. There's Cabelas over there. And this is the parking area. Last time I was here, I actually parked in the RV parking area. This time though, I'm parking over here in the back area. This is where I saw a few other vans parking the last time I was here, so seems like this is the more sensible spot. So this is where I'll be staying for tonight. A couple other vehicle dwellers over there. So this is my home for tonight. Sorry about those last couple of clips. It looks like my image stabilization on my camera was turned off by accident. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I did a little shopping at Cabelas. I took a couple of items. If you remember a few episodes back, well, actually a few months back, I should say, I had one of my water tanks fall on the floor. It broke the nozzle on it, so I found another one of those at Cabelas. So that's a good replacement for it. I also got myself another USB plug-in adapter, something a little smaller. Hopefully this will work better. And remember last year when I stopped here at Cabelas, I bought this little can of pepper spray, just for a little added safety when I'm in parking lot camping and things like that. Well, I was thinking of getting myself some bear spray this time, because, well, you never know. I mean, you never know when I'm going to encounter a bear if I'm doing more camping trips like this last one I did. But the likelihood of that actually happening is pretty slim. But I did want some better pepper spray, so I bought a bigger can of pepper spray. The bear spray was started at 40 bucks. This was only about 16. I like 16, and this is reusable. The bear spray is one use. So this says will give me up to 20 bursts. So, and this will still shoot 18 feet. That'll work. I'm not really so worried about bears as I am people. So this will be good. This will be a good addition to the van here. We'll take that out of the package a little bit later. The other thing, I decided I didn't feel like cooking in the van in the parking lot here tonight, so I walked over to Market Basket and got myself a chicken dinner. Yeah, that's a strange combination. I got chicken tenders, I got mashed potatoes and stuffing. Very strange combination, but it will still taste good. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Not exactly the most nutritious thing, but I'm lazy tonight. I just didn't feel like cooking. I wanted to stop and get some Chinese food out here, but I couldn't find any places that had what I wanted. So I just want a simple combination platter with pork fried rice, chicken wings, chicken fingers, and boneless spare ribs. That's it. Nobody seems to have that combination plate, though. I can't afford to order all the separate sides, so we had one place that had that combination platter in my hometown, and they just went out of business. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to have my dinner here. We'll check in a bit later. So I had a Zoom meeting with one of my ham radio clubs, the New England Fusion Group. I had one of my on-the-air radio meetings called a net. And now I'm settling in for the evening. I washed my dishes, things like that. So I was just outside. I counted like 7 RVs parked in the lot out there tonight. And a couple of vehicles, so place has got some activity here. So that's good. I'm not alone here, that's for sure. I got a nice little quiet corner here, just at the edge of the lot here. I parked with this side set up there, so it's aimed at a little grassy area there, so nobody can park on this side of the van here next to me. Give me a nice little quiet area there to come out for my front door and everything, so that should be good. Be ready to go in the morning. So I'm going to get my little TV system set up here and get ready to watch some YouTube. This monitor here was a great purchase. I mean, it's fine watching YouTube on my tablet. I still do a lot of YouTube watching on this just because it's convenient. It's battery powered, has everything self-contained. But sometimes it's nice to lay back in bed and watch YouTube on a bigger screen, which is where this comes in. This was a good purchase here for under $100. It's nice to be able to just lay back in bed and watch that stuff on the bigger screen. See if the lights dim. Yep, they do. They flicker a little as we turning the power supply on. The stand definitely needs some work. I'll be replacing that at a later date with something a little bit better. There we go. That. And take this cable, plug that into here. Spin around, plug it into my old phone. Wait for things to come to life. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it takes us a minute. Anyway, bring up YouTube. That was the video I was watching earlier that I finished. Oops, wrong button. So you got to use the phone kind of like a touchpad. And we'll pick out something else to watch tonight. Alright, anyway, that's enough me babbling on about YouTube and other things here, so we're going to say goodnight, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. The wrap-up of this adventure. Good morning, everybody, from Cabela's parking lot in Hudson, Massachusetts. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Not soggy like yesterday, though they said there's a chance of afternoon thunderstorms, but we'll be out of here long before that. Look forward to going up to the Hamfest this morning. So I actually slept pretty good here again. A couple things with that abdominal issue that woke me up a couple of times during the night. Unfortunately, it's having a little bit of a flare-up, but yeah, I otherwise slept real nice. It's actually a quiet place, despite the fact it's so close to 495 and everything. There was some mechanical thing that turned on about 10 o'clock, probably 10:30 from the building over there someplace, but that didn't run very long. It was pretty noisy when it was on, though. And a truck came barreling through here about 3 in the morning. It was kind of noisy, but overall, not bad. So, this was a good spot here. Outside of that traffic on 495, which was absolutely terrible last night, this is a good spot. So next time I do this next year, I'm going to camp out in Western Mass, someplace where I don't have to touch 495. Come in through the back way, come in through 62 instead. It'll be much easier. Anyway, what is it now? Hold on. It's just before 8, so I got to get some breakfast on and get ready to go up to the Hamfest. Alright, so today's breakfast is going to be quick and simple. It's also going to be a whatever's left in the fridge kind of breakfast. And we're going to use the little frying pan. And all I've got left really is 2 slices of bacon and an egg. So that's what we're having. Trash barrel's getting full, but didn't have the luxury of a dumpster to dump it in at the end of the day here, so so I've been filling it up here, and I'm going to dump it out in the trash when I get back home again. Alright, we'll check in with you in a bit. That's it. That's my big breakfast. That's everything I got left. Oh well, I'm going to step outside and eat this. Well, that's it. My overnight stay at Cabelas is done. And to take the window cover down here, the last one. And we're going to hit the road. We'll be heading over to the Northeast HamXPosition. And then from there, it's home. Quite a few campers in the lot. You can see them. People still here, but I'm out. Get this makeshift cover out of the way. That is a nice lever of privacy. Nice layer of privacy in the van. Yes, I don't see if I do any. See, the spider plants are riding up front today because that window where they normally ride is blocked. Because I'll be putting all the window covers back up again once I get to the HamXPosition, because I don't need people seeing all the radio equipment I've got in the van here while it's parked with me nowhere near it in a very public place. So we're going to keep the back of the van closed up still. Alright, so let's hit the road. Thank you, Cabelas. That was a fun stay. Need a nice couple there. Well, last night and this morning there were Traveling back from Maine. Originally planning.
300 feet. Turn left. Then at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Blah 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 blah. They were heading back to I guess Missouri is where they come from. Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. That's where they come from. Michigan. So that was that was fun.
Turn right.
Yes.
Then at the roundabout, take the third exit on Shops at Highland Commons West.
Well, that's the end of that adventure. That was a fun one. Got to start off the trip by going out to a completely free campground up in the White Mountain National Forest in Maine. Got to spend a couple nights there. Kind of a soggy drive and a lot of traffic to get to the next stop, but then I spent a night at the Cabelas parking lot. Got a nice traveling family there that enjoyed my van there, and got to share information back and forth with them, so that was a lot of fun. And then we had the Hamfest, which, sorry, I didn't show any video of. I ended up meeting up with a bunch of friends, and I was talking with them the whole time, so hadn't seen some of them in a while, so it was good. And you may be asking, what did I buy at a Hamfest? I mean, the Hamfest is a ham radio convention type thing there with a big flea market and everything else. You'd think I bought some cool radio equipment. Nope. I bought a grill. I went to a ham radio convention and I bought a grill. Something I can use in my van. But hey, that thing would be great there. It's quite a bit larger than the other one I have, and I was having troubles fitting the other one over some fire pits. But anyway, that's it. So we're back home again and getting settled in and getting the Wolf Van Jack, ready for the next adventure. So thanks for coming along on this one. It was a fun one. We got some big stuff coming up in the fall, so stay tuned for that. And otherwise, remember, slow down and enjoy life. And we'll talk to you guys later.